Well, guys, we have another game. This time we have Fei Chan playing as the Delhi Sultanate in the color pink, and the opponent playing as the Japanese in the color orange. It's oh damn, but this is really embarrassing. I've been already 5 years in China and I cannot read this. This is like a. I do have quite some excuses on my arsenal. So first, I went to work here, so it's not like I went for study. And basically, I just decided to just dance at night after work instead of just, keep studying. There was a guy in the at work that used to, after the work is finished, he was a German guy. When work used to finish, he just went right away. Same time, same place. Went to the metro, go take Chinese class. He was a machine, man. He was a machine. Amazing stuff. I never witnessed anything like that. Same hour eat, same hour arrive, same hour he leave, and same thing every day. It was just amazing to witness. But I'm sure his Chinese now is better than mine. I'm working on that, to be honest. I'm working on that. I'm studying Chinese 1 hour a day now, and hopefully, and now in the future I can read some players' names, which sometimes they don't make any sense, and sometimes it's just a Western guy putting some random characters there. So I'm not sure if this is the case in this match. But anyway, let's get back into the game. We got the daily that got very interesting changes. The first one, obviously, the scholars are now cheaper from the Dome of Fate, which basically changed their playstyle from being ultra aggressive in the Feudal Age, having a lot of army numbers, into, playing a little bit more conservative. Maybe a Rush Castle, maybe 2TC. Players still exploring the possibilities that actually the daily can do in this patch. So that's really exciting, because daily used to be played with only one playstyle. And to be honest, most likely I don't think that's gonna change, because it's just, maybe it's just the best way to win games with daily. It's just what it is, and but maybe it's not. Maybe we're gonna see some elephants. Maybe we're gonna see some crazy stuff, especially from Faith. If you watch Faith games, it's always very fun. Very fun strats, very fun challenges. Usually plays random. Usually plays like, it's really like, Faith's there for the memes, and Faith gets the memes, that's for sure. And we're gonna see the Dome of Fate, actually. So let's have faith on the Dome of Fate, and let's see if it's actually worth it. Now, with the Dome of Fate, you can actually just produce scholars cheaper, and what that means is that, you can just get your upgrades faster, and you don't need to mine as much gold as you need to get, those couple of scholars just to capture the sacred sites. It comes with a bunch of possibilities that before it was not really that viable, just because the Tower of Victory is just so good. Like, attack speed for all your infantry units for the rest of the game. That's a value you cannot underestimate. Meanwhile, Japanese got a slight nerf, particularly in the Castle Age. What happened was that now the Yoroshiro just produce units slower, and also, if they put it on the forge, they give less gold, which is a big nerf. If you play against Japanese in the Imperial Age, they just have infinite gold. That's just the way it is. It's like playing the English but with samurais. It's just the same thing. But they got buffed in the Feudal Age. Getting this Daimyo Manor now cost much less stone. It used to be 300 stone. So this opened up the possibility that you can actually open up with the stable and get that Batterman, which basically it's a knight in the Feudal Age, and then you can just harass with this knight, which in this case will have worked perfectly. So you will need kind of like a different opening here, like some villagers on stone, some villagers on gold, and then potentially just Asia, and just get your stable and start harassing right away. Instead of playing very defensively like we see here, our Japanese player is just gonna be putting some outposts just to defend the gold. So looks like we're gonna see a fast castle coming from our Japanese friend. Meanwhile, let's take a look at Faye. Look, this also looks like a fast castle to me, to be honest. There's plenty of villagers on foot, 5 on gold. Scholars just gonna be garrisoning here into the mosque. I already have 5 of them, gonna be putting them here. And just not gonna be thinking about, you know, capturing the sacred sites anytime soon. No military units. Instead, just gonna build an outpost here, and it's just gonna be a race of who gets to Castle Age faster. Now, the good thing about the Delhi is that they get all these free upgrades. So you can already see Wheelbarrow is already there for Faye, as well as Specialized Peak, Horticulture coming soon, and this one. So actually gonna be having some professional scouts. And if you have played with professional scouts before, it's a pain because it's just really hard to micro. And now it's just easy. As soon as you get the technology, just, basically you can just pick, click on this deer, and it will automatically send it to your town center. So you can just change the destination, pretty much like the market works. You can change the main market, and they will just kill the deer and automatically just send the scout with the deer to your base, so, which opens up the possibilities quite a lot, to be honest. You can just send your scout here. There's 5 deer here, 5 scouts, bam, out of foot. And this maybe not be the best map to do that, but there's definitely the choice there. Looks like floating gate already up for the Japanese. Faye not really thinking about aging up yet. It's still quite some time. Looks like Faye is thinking about just getting those pro scouts. Pro scouts is finished, so most likely our daily players just gonna be sending those scout in those deer into their base. Meanwhile, floating gate coming really soon. Yoroshiro is just not gonna be as good as before. We already see the stable, so Japanese not gonna be innovating this match, but normally Molt Samurai 35 seconds to build, and let's see how fast they can build with a new Yoroshiro now. There you go, 14 seconds. So a slight nerf to the Japanese. You know, still, I think the value is pretty good. Meanwhile, Scout, look at that. So basically what you do is just shift click, and automatically we'll just grab the deer. It will send it back to the town center. And look at this, set automatic drop off target. And then you can just forget about it completely. Just forget about it. Now this is very viable for Delhi, because they can just get professional scouts for free. But if you think about the same tech for another civ, it's just it is very expensive. It is very expensive. So it's better worth it. House of Learning up, and very interesting. We are gonna see the first upgrade. It's gonna be the Mahots. Gonna get those elephants move faster. Faye already there, grabbing the first relic. Should be grabbing all the relics actually. What's this? I thought I saw a Michael Jackson move there. Should be grabbing all the relics. Have 5 scholars here, so should be thinking about positioning them before aging up, and you can potentially grab all the relics. That's a cool thing about the relic. Look at this guy, it's just amazing. It's simply just amazing. Meanwhile, Faye completely unsure about the plan. It looks like we're gonna see some elephant action. And I think elephants should be doing quite well against all this army, especially because now the war elephant has a... Oh my god! What is this? Look at the war elephant. They do have the charge attack, so they do move faster. They do move faster. Mahot, it's gonna finish soon. Meanwhile, the first relic arriving home. It's gonna be a elephant only challenge here in the castle age. Now the problem with these elephants, obviously, it's that they are really slow. The good thing about Faye is that the deer it's already at the base, so it's just okay. Scholars not gonna be having anyone to score them. Let's take a look at the Japanese base. Amazing Damia Manor upgraded. And just one more relic coming soon for our Japanese player. I say Japanese player, but it's really confusing because you see the Chinese characters. Oh my god, that hurts, man. That hurts. Let's take a look at what is the game from Faye's point of view. Now this is a fight I really want to see. AoE damage. It does plenty of good damage. Oh my god, that's quite a lot. But this just too many of them. I think two elephants could have been could have taken down this army here. Oromusha's already here. Not exactly sure why. They're not gonna do anything to these tower elephants. Meanwhile, blacksmith just coming up for Faye. Second blacksmith actually gonna be getting all those free upgrades. And I'm not really sure what is Faye's plan. But I just love the fact that elephants are just keep coming into the game. It's like our Japanese player will be having some cavalry only compositions. Faye is here, guys. The elephant raid. It's happening. Oh, gotta be careful not to lose the elephant. Oof, that was really close. That was really close. Meanwhile, elephant AoE damage. Oh my god. Oh my god. The elephant raid is here. Oh my god, can you imagine you actually have more damage? And you actually take down a lot of these villagers, and because of the elephant is so big, the villagers will have to run away from here, and it's just gonna take some time. And these guys just had... I guess it could have been worse. A Scholar now feeling like Usain Bolt, it's inside of him. It's like, I'm just gonna go fast. I'm just gonna... this guy is like... I'm not even... speed up the replay here. Meanwhile, deer is still in the Japanese base. Meanwhile, Faye grabbing more deer automatically. Pretty much like Uber Foot. Is that what you have in the West? Uber Foot? I'm not really sure what are... I'm not up to date with what is the app they use in America or Europe. In China it's Ulama. It basically means I'm hungry. And you can just get very cheap food, and delivery is pretty much free. At any time of the day. It's just amazing. I don't know how they do it, to be honest. Meanwhile, more blacksmith upgrades coming up for the Japanese. Sitting with 3 relics, one more coming home. Interesting that the Japanese player actually have more relics than the Delhi player, just because it's... You already have 5 scholars. The problem is you cannot have map control with these elephants outside your base. It's gonna be the only elephants challenge here, guys. Meanwhile, Sacred Sight's gonna be captured. And Japanese, just slow but steady, just taking his time, just building more samurai, more Onamushas. Not gonna be going for that second town center yet that we usually see. Can't think about it, have enough stone for a second town center. Meanwhile, village fortresses about to finish in 20 seconds. Elephants guarding the base. And now this is an army that it's quite scary against one elephant. You need to gather all your elephants and actually go there for, you know, just fight the main army. Just prove that your elephants are worthy. The elephant raid is here, guys. The problem with this is that as soon as you attack, you scare the villagers. And now Dumbo is just gonna run and just gonna find quite a lot of units here. That's some AoE damage, but it's not gonna be enough. Quite a lot of elephants dying here. But Faye already pumping villagers from here. Let's take a look at income per minute, and looks like it's gonna be an Imperial Age coming for Faye. I'm not surprised if we see the Tower of the Sultan. It would be very, very funny to see if this works out. Elephant is gonna be taking down the... Elephants are just getting bullied, man. It's just... I'm just gonna attack you and run away. I'm just gonna laugh at your move speed. I can't believe I'm the only one who thinks these guys are cute. Meanwhile, Japanese gonna go there. Still only with the cavalry only composition, but Tower of the Sultan, Palace of the Sultan, sorry, it's gonna come up for Faye really soon with 21 villagers. Gonna get those free tower elephants, and let's see how they deal with this. Meanwhile, Japanese, not having that second town center yet, behind on villager count. Gonna be careful with the daily expansion with those free villagers from the keep. Basically, just another town center, so gotta be careful here. Meanwhile, Tower of the Sultan, already there, 1 minute to get one out. Military Academy already there. I don't know if this affects the Tower of the Tower Elephant. Looks like as a wall that could potentially end this man's career. Elephants just not gonna be enough. This Japanese player actually says, what? You're gonna go Imperial? That's the ultimate disrespect, man. And he's just gonna camp on Faye's base and potentially killing all these villagers here. Villagers garrisoning on the houses. The power of the House of Learning. Running away. Looks like Japanese player is just gonna stay here. Another wall of law attempt coming soon. Never mind, it's like I'm gonna go home. These guys are just really fast. Meanwhile, I don't think everything is lost for Faye. I'm not gonna lie if I tell you that this is just gonna be a rough one. Hand Cannoneer already there. Another Wololo attempt, never mind. Not gonna happen. Tower of the Sultan in quite big trouble here. The problem is, how do you deal with the keep? I mean, the keep is not in a position where... Oh, that was really close. Another Wololo attempt. Another Wololo, never mind. Not enough Wololos to take down this army. And Faye taps out. Very nice attempt, very nice attempt. I enjoyed this match very much. Hope you enjoyed the game. And I'll see you in the next one.